Somebody stop me, stop me, stop me. Oh, somebody stop me. Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, then please stop me. Stop me. Stop me.
What's up, Jax?
Ps4 Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready. They do battle between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return.
Get the fuck out of here.
Has taken the early lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So let's try this again after the kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down.
This should be a shot play.
And it's 2nd and 2.
I think this is a shot play.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now.
Yeah, I think this is a shot. Yeah, this is a shot play. So we'll just have him go under. Pull back out. He's taking pressure.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get
Gotta be only I can.
because this is the quarterback. The ball hits him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense.
This touchdown, this touchdown, this touchdown, this touchdown. If we block.
In this case, though, the team being able to come up with the ball.
He's going to air one out.
Damn.
Take it on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit.
I'm gonna let him run it back again. Let's go. Good job.
48-yard punt. 5 there on the return.
Come back, blitz.
Take over. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Man, what the fuck? Oh, damn.
Able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Give her 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Let's move it. He ain't got nobody to beat us deep. Good job.
Next time that was successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves us at 3rd and 1.
I think he wanted it. Damn! I should have left him back there.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
This is some pressure.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Damn. Good job.
The reserves come in for the stop. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Space out.
They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Over the right side here, it's Allen.
Good job.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. Only 3
Cover
yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Alright, there's 3 and out. Let's go.
Because everything was right. Got the completion.
3 and out.
He's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, he turned it into much more.
Rudolph looking to throw it. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Good job.
Brandon looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that's going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to hold it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Good job. Time out.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 8 play of the drive forthcoming, and they 8 yards on 3rd down. Blitz coming for Rudolph.
Good job.
Charles, that's an important 3rd down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here early.
You're trying to slow momentum down. You've already given up the score. They're coming right back at you. You're exactly
Good job. Good shit.
And force a decision on 4th down. That's big for the defense. Well, this winds up with 50 possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target.
Now we gonna score. Let's go.
So Prescott and the Cowboys is with a 1st and 10 after 36.
Ready. Hold on. Let's go.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, yeah, the punt on your first drive, on the first play of the second drive, him going backwards, I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Prescott got that on 2nd down.
Damn, I should have kept running. Hello. Oh no.
flip field position there. A nice attacking play.
They go play action here on first down. That is incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to...
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Oh, is that me? Damn. Go ahead.
Midnight. I'm starting at 9 o'clock. I need some power and coffee. Part two is
so basically, like,
give me a second. Hold on, I got a count right here.
all right. You good?
Yeah, well, I got the cop. He pulled me over right at the time where I don't have. I want to get my license as we speak. It's literally in my desk at work, which is pissing me off too. That's where I'm going to. So he pulls me over and you're speeding or whatever. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, you got your license on your phone or something?
Yeah, I always take a picture of my license. And I got another backup license, my old license, just to cover just in case and things like this.
Okay. So I went down to St. Nations today, and basically, like, you know, Miss Ernst said she wasn't feeling it. She said, like, some of the teachers are just, you know, she was like, it's just not the same since y'all left. And as I told her, like, I had genuine love for the kids. But, you know, I told her, I was like, Dorsey's not, like, he's not an efficient teacher. He's not even teaching them. At this point, he's like, I'm like, I was being real with her. Like, I feel like at this point Dorsey is just being more of a more of a James Scott, and he's so focused on athletics, and you know, Miss Arrington was like, well, you know, he's not really an experienced teacher. I was like, yeah. I was like, and the problem is they hiring these young teachers that have no type, like, she was saying that some...
That's the only teacher who's able to work those kind of, you know, positions at St. Ignatius, though. Like, who's going to come in at 7 o'clock and leave at 5 o'clock and also be in a full relationship? You know what I mean? Like,
That's true. That's true. What you gonna give me? She was. I got in her car for a little bit. Miss Johnson.
give me a second.
All right.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys.
So you ain't got to remove your tents, do you?
Primary reason for contact is window check, working check, warning. Like, I always do that. I don't ever get to get. The first thing I say is I work in Memphis. Just, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm focusing down this shit. I'm focusing shit.
Ball play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott on the move to his
I know
left.
Yeah, you gotta. Yo. We had a police pull us over.
Falls incomplete.
Um.
And it's second down.
I was trying to extend the life of that play, wasn't he? Got out of the pocket, ended up scrambling off to his left, trying to find anyone open downfield to try and make a big time play.
Thought he had it open there for a second, but that window closed pretty quickly. He's going to fire one deep over them, and that's caught inside the 35.
Yeah.
And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play here for Dallas. 65 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz.
You listen to Lil Baby.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in
I don't know. He got like this new song out called "Close Friends." You gotta listen to it. Like
get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence.
Yeah, I had somebody in the GTA world that was like playing it and blasting it today, and I was like, what is that song called?
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and
But
even further.
So from my understanding, the person that's really doing better is Sadovnik this year.
15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards.
Arrington was saying that she's less worrisome, like she's laid back, but she didn't have really much of a choice, especially because last year she was like terrible.
Safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when you're.
And then again, I don't know.
Flashed out right.
Huh?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked up by Stephon Gilmore.
But then again, we don't know what laid back is. Laid back can simply be like, I just don't want to say nothing bad about her right now.
First quarter, first drive.
Because I mean, as I told Miss Arrington was like, yeah, I'm looking. Miss Arrington was like, she looking for jobs. She's like, yeah, she was like, she just can't, she can't see herself working there forever. Cause the environment is different for her. She was like, I don't even have a teacher. She said, I'm used to y'all coming down here during the during lunch and stuff. You know, y'all coming down here. She's like, I ain't got nobody this year. It's like, damn.
Up to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up.
Until they're gone.
First and 10.
Yep.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. Room to run past midfield. Room here to run. And down to the 28-yard line. A big chunk of yardage there. 37 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play well.
Nobody leaked. Big play. And he'll take it into the end zone for a
Just to try to keep the kids busy when they're in all reality it's not fun.
His fifth touchdown now on the taken the early lead.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he finds her man with a crossing route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there at 20 yards. Prescott now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throwing right in, that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of the guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep...
Touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. The extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Returnable for Dorsett. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Okay.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things up.
Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Rudolph on first down. They'll buy some time running. His throw incomplete. The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, too much oomph. Too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
2nd and 10. Rudolph again. They'll check this one down to Shaw. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bertrand.
I'm gonna call you back in like 2 minutes. Let me change my phone thing real quick.
There for the tackle.
But we just saw a great... before it turns into something big.
What's up, Pharaoh?
Can you do me a favor?
Look.
Throwing on second down.
I'm pretty sure you see Corey just
This is caught. It's out of it. And now look
Yes.
at this. Big gain, but a
just
fumble.
lost his mind.
And the Cowboys have
I didn't. It was still going on because I didn't.
He made the catch.
I'm in legacy chat right now.
Took the
Really?
contest and coughed it up.
And all I remember is
Okay. Well, how personal is it? He getting personal?
when those acrobatic
trying
guys
to, but
catch
me
it,
personally,
you have to
I'm
make
not-
them
I don't-
pay sometimes. You have to put it on them.
Okay.
I need you to do me a
Knock the
favor.
ball free.
Yes.
Anything you can do to slow them
I
down.
don't know. I need you to do a little bit
He
of
was
slip. I know you
very
screenshot of
fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He
Yeah.
maybe got back to the 2-yard
I
line.
need the picture of the roaches.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this
Oh
situation.
Lord.
You know they're
You
gonna bring
got
the
it.
pressure
You got it.
defensively.
You
So I
got it.
remember playing in these spots,
Because we
and
got
my
about
coach was
1 or
always
2 more
saying,
times to really
don't be
bother me.
afraid to try and create a
I'm gonna go
safety,
in.
too. They're going to bring pressure.
The rush defense stout on
Let me
first
figure
down.
out.
Here's
I don't
second
even.
and
The
10
problem
from the
is I
20.
don't know
Out of his
if I even
end zone,
have it
first
anymore.
down. Steps away to his left.
I got you. It gotta be like in me and Ben like conversations in there. Hold on.
Alongside
Let me
Charles
figure out
Davis,
something.
Brandon Gordon. It's the Patriots in
tried to
possession
hold me
to
by
begin
my
quarter
fingers.
number
I'm
2.
like, bro,
They take over first and 10 in excellent field position here.
But his name is he's hold on, let me see something.
He's trying to like get me
Took
out of
nearly the
character.
entire
bro.
first half
I'm
of the
not.
first red
If
zone
you read
opportunity
it, I'm
for
just
him
like
here.
whatever.
They
you
have a
got it.
first and 10 at the
Just go ahead.
13-yard line.
If you gonna take your shot, take your best shot. He's trying.
On the handoff, it's
That's
Michelle.
all you got.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
I'm when it comes to personal, I like to go to family. I don't do I gotta figure out. The problem is I don't know.
If you have, you have it. You don't speak. But
He's to the 10.
I gotta figure out. Hold on.
drop it right in the chat and be like, okay, Corey, there you go. That's what I think about you right now.
Hold on. I gotta figure out.
And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
I know. Let me go to Ben around conversation. What's Ben's name on here?
Assignments. Let him
NB.
run in. They
Let
did.
me get something.
fundamental football.
Let me
Good
see something.
blocking beats good tackling on that play.
This had to be like way back, wherever it is. It's gonna be way back.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Let's see. Fuck, I didn't call for the catch.
Signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
You said
And
the
last time,
you said
not
the
only
last
the
time that I played your
turnover,
numbers
but
is
that turned
9-3,
into
right?
6 points.
Yeah, so you play
They gotta make up for that
mega
We always hear about empty
multi-million,
possessions.
whatever it's called.
Some are worse than others.
Mega
You got
Millions
empty
with the
possession,
multiplier.
put the ball away,
Yeah, I don't
put
have
yourself
it.
set to
Oh
go
my
defense.
god.
But when you turn it over, it changes momentum.
Yeah,
And when they
I'll
take
tell you
it
who
down
do be
for a
having it though,
touchdown,
but that dude might not.
bad possession all the way around.
Swagging and definitely
Back
do.
out there, aren't you?
I didn't know he was still going. Like, are you kidding?
Like, bro, like if you read it, I'm just like, all right, you done yet? And then he came out Ike. I'm like, bro, I don't mind you throwing shots at me. Don't talk personal about Ike and nobody else in the chat. That's when I have to just tell you to chill out.
Yeah, I didn't know he was still going. That's a little bit.
People come at me, I'm not gonna care. But I'm not gonna let you like break because then they tolerate that personal shit. So me personally, knowing Ben, then be like, all right, keep going, bro. Just keep going.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first
Mhm.
down.
Just don't do that.
Has to go down to one
Don't do that.
simple routes in the playbook.
Yeah, that ain't right.
Nice completion there.
I'm pretty sure Reese is stepping in a little bit.
Throwing. Prescott.
I said I'm pretty sure Reese is stepping in a little bit.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They don't
Well, I
get the
just need to
hook up
chill
there,
out.
but you really have to marvel at how precise.
But I'm about to
he's
go to the
controlling
other part and talk to my
football
person real quick, and then I'll be back.
That's a perfect word
If
for
he's
it,
doing it.
precise,
Okay.
because if you're accepting
Personal party. Here we go.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Left side, it's Dorsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's up to 70 yards now in this first half receiving as he's got a first down.
Jax, chill out, Jax. What are you doing?
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Like I was saying, not to hit on there. I just, like you said, even when you're visiting,
On first and 10, Prescott. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
beneficial was I
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Yeah.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to air it out for Dorsey. And that's caught inside the 30. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
And I heard she is a bad Latin teacher. Like, not just.
For methodically marching the ball down.
Yeah.
But when you can pick it up in big chunks.
That's exactly the word that Miss Arrington used. She just socially awkward. Yeah.
Drive the team towards a victory. Another miss.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Yes, cause I talked to Miss Johnson for a long time today, and she had a lot of things to say. She said Miss Scott, Miss Scott, she don't think Miss Scott gonna be there long, cause she felt like Miss Scott, like nobody has no type of respect for her. They just say, well, all right, she the principal, what's she gonna do, suspend us? And then she said it's that type of view, and she said the problem is that the school doesn't have any more teachers that actually like encourage them and while being strict. She said Miss Malena had her hand up a couple breakfasts ago, and like the kids were still talking. She tried to yell, and the kids were still talking. And she's like, you can clearly see that the respect is gone. Like nobody really cares anymore. And she said, and the school is going in a bad direction. She said because they got rid of too many people, too many good top tier teachers at once.
They got it done on that one. An outcut. Ball was
I said, well.
picked up the completion.
On first down, it's Rudolph. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry, it's Michelle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Yep.
That's going to go with a loss of a yard into the 2nd down.
Yep.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss.
Yep.
I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to add one to something a little more advantageous.
That's the throw, Rudolph to Michelle on the dump off. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Clearly, it's not just about
Right.
that's the kind of shit I'm looking for. That's the kind of stuff I can love. You gotta feel like, me and Kyle Johnson and other kids were
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. And this is going to be incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
Yep.
Certainly looked like they were
Yep.
going to convert.
And that was always my problem with him. It was more like a laid back, like, yo, as long as I teach it, I'm good. And it was always, and like I told Miss Arrington this morning, I said he is so comfortable in his position that he's just willing to just sit back and just relax, because he's not going nowhere no time soon.
Of the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
And that's another thing. I don't never remember him ever stepping in, trying to assist. It was like, all right, y'all, I'm gone for the day. I'll be back.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Random kid, not a random kid, but a kid to come in and literally teach you something. And not just like teach for a
A
day.
2nd down throw for Prescott. He finds an
Right
opening
there.
past the 40. And he
Yep.
goes back with one
Yep.
complete. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
The bigger picture.
A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
And I always told them, like, y'all always get mad at me when I'm sitting here, like, you know, the standard.
Prescott now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down.
Yeah.
Right or wrong, being
They'll run it now out of the gun. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster.
What you did is, as long as that person knows that because I always felt like Scott laid back, and he always like I was like, yo, we're in math class. I don't want to spend a whole 45 minutes talking about one story about your high school career. I don't about your time in high school. I don't give a damn.
They work their way back onto the field.
You know, and I'm like, yo, like, no.
See what they can get here. At least
No.
points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
Absolutely.
Cowboys pressure.
Absolutely. And gave no fucks about it.
Players blitzing
Not
all the
one.
time.
Not one.
And sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Going deep here for Edelman. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
He left you on your own to make sure that the kids learn. And not once did Scott step in. Scott stepped in some days, and the days that he stepped in would always be a story, yo. The girl, so tell me why my mother. I forgot the same story he told about 7-8 times. You know, and I'm like, yo, like you don't understand what you are doing. What you are doing is you push this narrative of black lives and black kids and this and that. You ain't helping by sitting here not teaching the children. That was his exact lesson to it. So yeah.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half.
Yo, like, that's why I say,
Now, this is a confident group.
they say is the kids were a little bit, when you were teaching, the kids were a little bit more prepared for high school as far as math. But now, I'm like, yo, like, they don't even have an official math teacher. And I'm going all the way down to 7th grade. LeVon always tells me, like we don't, like, Dorsey's not teaching. And as I told Ms. Arrington, it's not something that somebody just makes up. It's not something that somebody just says. This is real. And I was like, and the unfortunate part is just because he's willing to teach it and willing to donate all his time and hours, they don't care.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best.
Well, I haven't heard about him, but
they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Over the middle, there's Seth. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
yep. Yep.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5,
and that's another person she brought up. She said they need to get him out of school.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
She said they need to get him out of school like now. She said a Tenacon just ain't made for it at all. And I was like, yo, I was like, Miss Arrington, you knew that. You knew that when he's throwing all these fits at these children and acting like they ain't, you know. We knew that.
55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So they get the 3, increase their lead.
I told Miss Arrington, I said he's not gonna be satisfied until somebody parent come up here. And then the school gonna be looking real dumb. I said, but St. Ignatius is okay as long as you a yes man. As long as you a yes man to what they want. And I told people, I told Miss Arrington, I said, Miss Arrington, when I went here, the school was decent. You know, the school was that. It would be a school that I would promote, though I didn't enjoy my time there. But now, you can go to a public school and find better education than this. It's not even an education. Why am I paying $300 for non-teaching?
Coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Looking for Allen and he hits him.
You know, it's always, but that's what burns me up about some of these black activists and all these. As long as it's not, it could have been worse. As long as it's a could have been worse situation, then they feel like you made it out, you better. You know, that type of shit. I don't like that type of stuff. That's why I always say, like, they at some point, sadly to me. That's exactly. Even down to the bring a breakfast sandwich to me, and I'm serious.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second down, Prescott. Left side, it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
If post patterns often equated as a change-up route, how about when you throw it to your big guy down the center of the field, covered or not, you have great confidence he's going to come down with the football. And when he does, as we just saw, long gains often result.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group this behind because they were counting on getting into
Oh,
the
as she said her husband had a kidney transplant. So she said she went to Milena and was like, you know, I can only stay half of the day, so y'all gotta find people to cover my classes. So she leave half a day every day now. But she made it very clear in the car. She was like, as long as I get my money, she said them kids, she said they're not preparing them. So why would I waste my time doing something that the school's not doing? She said my kids go to Calvert Hall. She said so as long as that's done and as long as I can pay their tuition, I'm fine. She said because I'm not really, that's all she said. Why even waste your time with kids? You're fine. Why waste your time with children?
Sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Oh, they have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead
it's just unfair, and it gives an insight on how a lot of these teachers really, just how some teachers in general just give. But not, as I told her, I have been to Archbishop Curley. Them teachers genuinely cared for Mr. O'Kane. To me, genuinely cared for the kids when he was there. Julie Miller, as bad as I give it to her, I felt like at least when I was there, I felt like she cared.
Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Yep. To the ones that, yep.
On second down,
Yep. Julie Miller wanted to be the savior of Malik Artis.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new side downs.
They're trying to show they can run the ball, protect this lead.
Yep.
Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And as long as
philosophy at this point going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. A first down carry by Allen. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
oh yeah, she did pay Malik Artis, right?
Just a yard up
Yep.
to 39.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along.
Well, let me tell you, when I had went to private school, I was like, well, can my sponsor pay for me? And they was like, no, we don't want. Once y'all leave the school, it's all done for. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. These are 3 years of people that you've been paying $23,000 for me. Let me go ahead and reach out. And so I still have their address like memorized to this day. My problem was
all in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up. 4
touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
Yeah.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Wow.
Quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Rudolph. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. So the defense blitzed. A nice job.
That, you know what? Because when I went in there this morning, she was like, keep my door shut. She said, I do not like nobody being in here unless I really bang with you. And I was like, oh. Okay. Because I'm going to tell you who fake. Yo, Miss Sims, she give out the fakest, hey, how you been? And I said, Miss Sims, okay. I see how you are. Alright. I got you. I see she gives out a very fake type of attitude. It's kind of.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively.
Wow.
Great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Providing a safety valve here. That's complete.
Yo, that's why.
New England on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They come up with an offset eye. They'll run. This is Burkhead. That is over the line and into the end zone.
Yeah.
Patriots score. Rex Burkhead, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer. Gostkowski the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
And see, that's that type of deal. That's that back. And that's how I always felt about Miss Scott. That's why I never wanted to really return. Because seeing the kids today, what I really try to do is try to go in and get out without them seeing me. But they see me a lot of them see me at the door. When I came in, and I was like, you know, like, it sucks because I'm not coming back to tell you that I'm rejoining the staff. I'm just coming to do what I gotta do for my brother and leave out. And as I was telling Miss Arrington, like, at this point in time, truth be told, I don't know if Vaughn is staying at St. Ignatius next year. And that's just.
Tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. Give him 4 on the carry. It'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Yep.
Some room to work. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Yep.
The give is to Elliott. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Because somebody was like, Latrell mother, because I think one of the things that like that I've always done is I always try to not only encourage the kids to eat or whatnot, I always try to encourage the kids, like just in general. I went out and speak to them. I might go out sometimes and might, play a little recess with them, that type of stuff. And they don't have that anymore. But I'm like, I gotta put all the kids aside because, at this point it's like, it's new people that comes in and new people that go out. And I'm sure I'll run into maybe one or two children. I always look at the destinies of the world and the people of how they could just be themselves and not be as masculine as the other students around them and feel like nobody would judge them or none of that. Like they just aren't that, Yeah.
Goskowski now out to kick it away.
Yeah.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Under 4 to go now.
Oh, wow.
Runs and they come up on second down. Off the play fake, Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Exactly.
On third down, Elliott. And we'll get this only up to about the 35. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
All the time. All the time.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Yep.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they
even with the mother jokes.
The ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Yep.
Throwing on third down, here's Rudolph. And able to find Dorsett. And now look at this, big gain but a fumble. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 47. From the gun, here's Rudolph. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
I remember. Let me tell you. I remember when me and Trey had.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph forced out to his left. And his throw is incomplete. The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
All right, now, look at 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the 1st down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On the ground, this is Michelle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. New England on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Fourth down, desperation time for Rudolph. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. They'll start the drive with a give to Walton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.